First game, we're going to start you with a weeknight game. We did this last week too. We're going to lead off with a weeknight game. Friday night game, Stanford at Arizona State. This line is already moving up a little bit here. Arizona State now favored by 13. We're approaching the 2-touchdown territory. This is going to be a theme. I'm going to start it with this game, but it's going to be a theme as we move throughout our games that we're doing today. Both of these teams in interesting spots. They had good wins, each of them last week. Yes. Arizona State takes down UCLA, big win. Stanford, probably the win of the week, getting number 3 Oregon in overtime. So before we dive into any numbers or any names of guys on this, you see the line, you see where it's at. Both teams coming in. Is there a flat spot? Is somebody buoyed up? What's your initial take on this game?
Well, the initial take is is that Stanford really got a game that they probably, I mean, obviously they weren't favored to win at Oregon. They were 8.5-point dogs at home, but that letdown factor feels like more of a factor in looking at this game than Arizona State going on the road to UCLA. And really, I mean, they smacked them right in the mouth. They won that game, what was it, 42-23. So I think you see the initial bets in the market come that way, right? The number came a little bit low. I mean, the opener at Circle was 9. So immediate money, bam, push that thing over 10. Now it's getting to that point where, I mean, if you hit me with something, the initial thought is, all right, it's Arizona State. Like this is a classic situation. But why is this spread so high now? What am I missing, right? There's something here that maybe, have you unearthed anything when you looked at this?
Well, I think Arizona State's probably on paper. You look at them, they're the better team. Their defense has been pretty good, but Jaden Daniels at quarterback has been very good. But Tanner McGee, since he's taken over for Stanford, don't overlook him. 10 touchdowns, no picks. People may have forgot about him. He was the number 4 recruit behind a Trevor Lawrence, JT Daniels. That whole class in 2018, he went on a mission for a couple years. I think people might have forgot about him. He's really good. So I'm with you. I think my initial lean would have been Arizona State, but you're giving me enough points here. When do I come back on Stanford? It's got to be close, right? We've almost got to be close to pulling the trigger on Stanford at nearly 2 touchdowns.
When we talk every week on the game within the game on your show, we talk about, are you too late to the party? Is this one of those things that, like, you like Arizona State, but by the time you get to this video or you get to actually put the bet in on Saturday, this thing's 14. It's either Stanford or pass at that point. You can't lay a bad number. I mean, listen, closing line value, that's a whole nother thing that you can follow along on Twitter. People talking about that everywhere. I like Arizona State, but I'm very cautious now about laying this big number. And we talk totals on here too. 51.5. To be honest, that feels a little bit light for this game. Arizona State scores a lot of points. It feels like they score like 30 points every single game. Can Stanford keep up? That's the question, I think, for me. Can Stanford win this game? I think you're asking a tall task of the Cardinal to go and win this game. So not in a hurry to take the points, but not in a hurry to lay them either. Sometimes the number just feels right, and you maybe have to look for another game. But I think the total over. That's the initial lean.
Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, click on another video right here on the screen. And if you really liked it, consider subscribing below. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon.